The trick is you have to write a whole bunch of awful scripts before you start to maybe get better at it. It's like anything. I think they always say, whether it's violin or screenwriting or pottery, you need about 10,000 hours on the job before you can actually, do it well. And I think that I'm just at the beginning of the process where I feel like I'm just sort of starting to come into my own as a writer. There's a long way to go. I think that, you have to always remain open and teachable. And each time I begin a script, it's just as hard as the time before. You never become exempt from the process, which can be really challenging at times, especially when you're dealing with actors and film sets and schedules, and you have to deliver things that work. So, but it's a skill like any other. You develop it, you hone it, and you hope other people appreciate what you do.
I presume there's no set science to it, really. It's one of those
I don't think there is. I think you can't teach anyone how to write. I think the way to learn to write is to write. And I think you read other people's great scripts. I just began with Bruce Robinson's With Nell and I was so taken with that film. I wanted to become a filmmaker because of it. And then I read his script, and it was just such a lyrical, poetic, beautiful, soulful bit of work. And I thought, my God, wouldn't it be amazing one day to be able to do that? So I think that's always been my aspiration, to be as good as the true greats, who are people like Stoppard and Alan Bennett, and who wrote one of my favorite scripts of all time, A Prick Up Your Ears. So that is absolutely the kind of thing. I always identify the greats and then sort of learn from them.